You know, it's another week, another great day to be great. Shout out to Blue Works, episode 47 of the Pint Size Podcast. You know, we at the homestead this week.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
You know, it's me, FC on the beat, a.k.a. Fourth Quarter Freddy, a.k.a. Freddy Franchise, a.k.a. the best you've ever heard. You're just afraid to admit it, a.k.a. Mr. I Have a Dream. So get your hands on my pocket, a.k.a. Speedy Traxton, a.k.a. Bomb Stockton, a.k.a. Kareem Abdul-Bazaar, a.k.a. Wavy Crockett, a.k.a. F the Netflix Guy, a.k.a. Young Hulu, a.k.a. Hot Take Jake, a.k.a. Mr. Always Stay Focused, a.k.a. Mr. Always Locked and Loaded, a.k.a. Mr. All Bags Matter. We're back again. To my left is...
Oh, you know, D-Boyd in the building.
Absolutely, positively.
You know, the marketing coach, Donovan Boyd. Yeah. Always feels good to be in the building.
Absolutely. We got some great things coming up this week, you know. Book sign is getting closer and closer.
Yeah, man.
The city's about to be out in full effect. They got the 5K coming up. When is that? I forgot when that is.
Sunday.
It is Sunday.
5K
coming up. So, you know, your boys is working, you know, trying to make it happen. But this week has been an interesting week in our culture. There's a few great topics to discuss. You know, but I want to start with the topic that's closest to me. That would be the legend, the pioneer, the journeyman who has paved the way for everything we're looking at in rap right now. That is Lil Wayne, released the Carter 5. And I could not be more excited, despite the fact that some of you clowns are not appreciating it the way you should be appreciating it. You have no idea what you're listening to. And that's a sad day in the state of hip-hop. You know, I'm going to say this. I'm going to just round it off by saying this. I listened to half the project because I need to respect the project in full. All right? I listened to half. I've been on that half this whole time. I'm gonna cut through the second half probably tonight and get at the same just do. I'm saying that I'm excited that it came out. I think hip hop needed to hear Wayne right now, and I think this is a great boost forward. And I don't understand how y'all don't understand that out there. Cause I'm sitting like my man. I gotta pull Watts. My man Watts on the carpet. I gotta pull him out. Gotta put him right in the forefront. Watts, you the homie. You know what I'm saying? Big bars. Yeah, I know. But I was on your live the other night. I was trying to understand your point of view, and he was one of the ones that is echoing a big sentiment around the hip hop community about saying that the Carter 5 is trash.
Man, you know, I put a post up on Facebook just to get the vibes, the feelings of, you know, how people felt. Mm-hmm. And you know, people were saying the same thing, man, and I just really wasn't understanding it. But they were saying it so early, so I was just curious to like see, you know, what was it that we were looking for right out the gate.
Now, I'm going to say this. I'm going to put this out here, too. All right. Now, you got to understand that this project, half of it, probably the half that I heard, has been sitting for 4 years. 3 years. Yeah. 3-4 years now, right? So you got to look at it through that lens. You know, and kind of, you know, give him that kind of handicap. Wayne deserves a handicap. It's Wayne. And this particular project, it's been sitting for a number of years. So it's going to feel like that from time to time. All right. You get a pass for that because, you know, all right, we understand that if you could have put this out in 2013 or 14, you would have did that. But you couldn't do that. So you got to look at it through that lens. Now, the one thing we can't argue on, like, I don't care who you are, what perspective you coming from. You can't argue that Wayne is still a rapper's rapper. That's there. It's clear. You can't argue it. All right. Now, your beat preferences, and I feel like it should have felt like that's all personal. The skills is there.
The skills is there.
So I don't understand how we just jumping out with trash that quick.
Yeah, man, it's rough. So like so the whole thing is I really needed to understand, really needed to understand what people was looking for, because, somebody said that to me too, like, well, this is, something that been out probably in the tux for a while, but then he had some new, he got some new artists on there. He got some relevant folks on there. So, I don't know. I'm excited. I found 2 ballroom records that I'm going to use. I found 2 ballroom records I'm going to use this weekend, Friday, for Trap Ballroom. So, yeah. So I don't know. I'm feeling good about the joint, so I have fun with it, man. I don't know, man. The album's pretty dope to me. I think that I will say that there's some records that he probably didn't need to put on there.
I agree.
He has some filler tracks on there.
Yeah, I agree.
But other than that, I'm happy with it.
I'm rolling, man. I'm rolling. Now, it's being reported that Wayne is going to clear 500,000 in the first week.
I believe it.
Let me ask you this.
I believe it.
Is that because
Can I get a little sunshine?
Yeah, do your thing.
Let me get a little sunshine.
Let me ask you this. Is that because the people, what do you think contributes to that 500 grand? Because 500, I don't think we've seen a 500,000 unit move in a real long time in hip hop. I don't think we've seen that in a minute. I ain't do the stats on it, but I think it's been a few years. Like out like first week, 500,000.
Yeah.
What you think? Why do you think that happened?
I think Wayne did 500,000 probably because anticipation. Mm-hmm. Some good marketing. So I will say this. He did drop that video that final week.
Yeah.
Letting people know, hey, the record's coming out on my birthday.
Yeah.
He did it good. It was birthday. People saying happy birthday. His name relevant. People posting him. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. His case had just finished up about a month or so ago. Yeah. So it just was good. It was just good rolling, good scheming, good strategies. And it came out right, and I'm sorry. I'm feeling it.
I'm rolling.
My favorite song right now. My favorite song songs right now is the record with Big Snoop Dogg.
Okay, I don't think I got that far. I don't think I got that far yet.
You ain't heard that?
I don't think I got that far.
Oh,
hold on, wait. No, I ain't get that.
The Wayne and Snoop Dogg record is the best track on there.
Oh wait, yeah, I did. Yeah.
And then
I remember that one though. Let me open up the whole.
And Dedicate.
That was super flames. Dedicate is fire.
Yeah, Dedicate is fire on there.
Yeah. What you think about the Swiss Beats flip?
I like the Swiss Beats.
That one. Yep.
I like the Swiss Beats. I like the Dedicate. I like the song with his daughter.
Yeah, that was dope.
Right?
That was dope.
I like the song with Reginae. Yep. So I'm feeling the joint, man. I like the song with Ashanti.
I ain't got that far.
I'm ballrooming the Lil Wayne this weekend. I'm doing a tribute to Lil Wayne. I'm ballrooming to his tracks. Make sure I'm putting the video up.
It's going.
But yeah. I like the record, man. Yeah, I like the record with Ashanti.
Yeah.
I like the record with Snoop.
Yeah.
The record with Kendrick, he's rapping. Oh, my
goodness.
They're rapping on that.
Oh, my God.
They're rapping on him and Kendrick.
I don't understand. See, this is what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't know why people not feeling the Wayne project,
and
man.
I ain't cut through the whole record yet. And all of them is, I'm standing. I gotta listen. I gotta get to the Snoop joint. I think I stopped at Problems. Yup.
Yeah, you gotta get to the
Snoop record. I stopped at Problems.
You gotta get to the Snoop record.
Because I pulled up to I remember. I stopped at Problems. So I'm gonna say this. All right. This is not gonna be the best album of the year, right? I don't think it's gonna be the greatest rap album of 2018. I do think it's going to be the most memorable, though, because of all the factors you named, plus the fact that Wayne came out and proved to us that he is still a rapper, still top tier. The legend has continued. I'm rolling. So if you hating on this Wayne record, I don't know what's wrong with you. I feel like, you might need to evaluate some things in your life and figure some things out for yourself. I don't know. But Wayne, to me, I think he has definitely proven that, you can have longevity in a career, and remain relevant.
And
Go ahead.
Right. And I think he's been doing some other things too. So I was looking at him, the clothing line.
Yeah.
He's in I was looking at, I think they done, broke into Macy's, Neiman Marcus, some other stuff. They in the clothing line. I guess they got in some new distributions. Then the liquor company, he's rolling with a liquor company.
Okay.
So I would say that. Somebody said he has a lot of fillers on the album. I agree.
He do.
So I do think he has a lot of fillers on the album, and I think that's just because, the anticipation has been so long that, hey man, I got this work. I'm gonna put this work out for you.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go from there. So I don't want to waste I don't want to waste the music. He had 23 tracks on there. So hey man, it's rare that you get 23 all flames.
That's true. Yeah,
So I don't know, man. I like the record. I like the album, man. I like the fact that his mother was on there. I was just feeling it. The track with Reginae, that joint is fire. The track with Reginae is fire.
I don't understand what.
I don't know. The Nicki Minaj track.
That's one of them ones that I understand why it happened. I didn't need it though.
Okay.
I didn't need that one. I understood it. I get it. But that was I didn't need that.
He should have narrowed it down to like 12. Oh no. You needed all of it. You needed all of it because you needed this conversation. You needed all of it. So you don't need him to step out perfect.
No.
Somebody that's been this long in the game, you want to see them in their flaws. You want to see them fire. You want to see how they can adjust to the times. You needed all of that.
And the real music fans, like the connoisseurs, is looking at those quote unquote filler records and putting themselves 3 years ago. So a lot of them is like, okay, we understand why it's on here because you've been holding it in the tuck.
Right.
We understand why it's a filler, but I still want to hear it.
Right. It's been 6 years since the Carter 4.
Come on, man.
6 years.
Come on. What you want to do? So I think 1 to 10, I'm giving him an 8. I'm giving him an 8. And I don't understand how it's an argument. I don't get it. So I'm rolling.
The Swiss Beats record gonna go.
It's blowing, but I knew that was gonna happen.
The Swiss Beats record's gonna go. That's your typical Wayne.
It's over. He gonna have one of them.
He gonna have one of them.
He got the sad record with Triple X on it. Fire.
Right.
I'm rolling.
And then I'm already looking. People dancing to the record.
Man,
the Swiss joint.
They're going crazy. They've been waiting for a reason to jump out their cars again.
Listen, man.
Since Kiki came out. Like, are we jumping out of whips? It's going. We out here.
Right. So hey, I ain't mad at Lil Wayne, man.
I'm rolling, man.
My Facebook, that's why I had to go live on Facebook too, man, because people on Facebook think like this is trash.
I don't get it.
It's so crazy. I need to pull up them comments, man, because people just been dogging the album.
You know what? I'm going to say this. Like, I've seen a lot of people dogging the project, but I ain't going to act like it's not a lot more people that's loving it. It's just, I didn't expect this many people to have this much to say. Like, especially like when you in the same age group. Like, we grew up on Wayne. What are you talking about?
Give Wayne the benefit of the doubt. And so then it's like, what does 37-year-old Wayne, what you want him to sound like?
And that's another.
What do you want 37-year-old Wayne to sound like?
That's another thing. I think I'll say this. I think he aged more gracefully than M did in the game. I think he did, and it's around the same year if I'm remembering that they really started to pop. Well, Hot Boys was out, Lord, 96. He was in Hot Boys like 96, 97. M pop 97, 98. So it's about the same amount of time. I think Wayne aged way more gracefully than M, and M has been the biggest rap star of the past 15 years. I'm just saying, y'all caping for Eminem, but Wayne is for us. Y'all better stop doing that, man. Let's stop that. So yeah, I'm interested to see y'all tag me in some dances on Twitter. I want to see all the New York dance. I done seen like 20 so far. I need to see all the dances.
Somebody said. So let's see what he says. Well, if you giving him an 8, would you say that Kevin Gates has had a role in the weak reviews of Wayne's album?
Has had a role in the weak reviews. Kevin Gates. I need to break that down a little more.
Yeah, that's over my head. I don't really know.
That's over my head. I know he dropped the project though. I know he ain't getting no press, and the project was decent.
I don't know.
Yeah, Kev, he got a raw deal because that project was pretty good that he just dropped.
He said I ain't like Eminem's album for real.
Yeah. Which one? The first one or the second one? Tell me that.
He talking about this one.
The last one?
The last one.
Yeah. Eminem is not for me no more. I like my family and my uncles and aunts, and I don't want to kill them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of rap to me is, when I was middle school, that was dope. Man, I'm grown man.
Give me something to ride
to. Give me something good. So in other rap news, though, and y'all come back with y'all, we'll come back to the Wayne comments.
And I don't feel like, I guess Eminem's big. He's big.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like Snoop's the biggest rapper of all time. Like the most famous rapper.
Decent argument.
I feel like Snoop Dogg.
Decent argument.
I feel like Snoop Dogg is the biggest rapper of all time.
But is that a matter of perspective though? Because to us, I would agree if we were talking about it depending on the background. Because like aunties and uncles know Snoop.
Yeah, I just feel like Snoop Dogg is he might not be the richest rapper.
Okay.
To me, he's the most famous rapper of all time.
You gotta give me a metric though. Like based on what? I'm not disagreeing. I would
say his presence. I would say his versatility, the genres in the lanes in which he has been able to conquer or even step in and make huge contributions. Music. He's in films.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
He done did rap.
Yeah.
He done did reggae.
Yeah.
He done did gospel. He's done mainstream TV.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
YouTube, internet.
So, okay, I'm rolling with that. Okay. But based on, I think I was looking at it based on purely rapping.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Because if we're looking at rapper versus rapper,
no, because I think it's the entire body. Because Jay-Z is looked at as not just Jay-Z the rapper, but he's looked at as Jay-Z the businessman.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? So when I look at Snoop, I'm like, Snoop, man, has really been able to evolve and still relevant. Like a lot of cats is not still relevant. Like Snoop is still relevant in his 40s on TV. He's about to go on tour, on a stage play.
Yeah,
now he's in plays.
Theater. I can get to that. I don't think M could pull none of that off.
You know what I'm saying? M did the movie, but he did one movie, and it was a movie based on rapping. Snoop has done movies has not been.
I got to shoot M some bail here because despite not doing all of those things, M is still a hot topic whenever something happens, just like Snoop is. So I got to shoot him some bail because M dropped that project, numbers was crazy, shows was nuts, all over media. And he don't do nothing else but rap and screw over rap groups. That's all he do. So between that and I gotta give him that edge and put him in that conversation because he don't do nothing else but rap. So that mean a lot. He can still go over to Europe right now and sell out 40 theaters. Right now. That's a big deal. That's a good conversation though.
Because I think music connects with people differently.
I agree.
Frankie Beverly and Maze can still sell out a tour.
That's true. True.
Not meaning that I don't feel like that means that they're relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but the connection keeps them strong. If you're talking relevance, I gotta roll with you on that because M is only relevant when he's selling something, like the next rapper I want to talk about. But he's only relevant when he's selling something. And M can still put words together well. He can still rap. You know, and I mean,
or maybe Snoop's hustle is different or something. Maybe the hustle is different.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
I think that's what you're connecting with more than anything else.
Because no, I mean even still, Snoop Dogg has a show on mainstream television with Martha Stewart.
He does. That's a hustle, though. Yes, that's a hustle.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. Snoop is that dude.
Weed smoking.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop is that dude. We don't give Snoop enough respect.
You don't give him enough respect. Netflix. Football coach.
Yeah,
football league. Snoop has his own league.
Hold on, we gotta come back to this. Cause hold on, wait. All right, we've been disrespecting Snoop for all of these years.
The man got his own football league.
He got the Martha Stewart show. He can move however he want to move at any given moment. Stage play, gospel album.
He had a #1 gospel album too.
Yeah, he did. It's gospel. That's not that hard to do, boy. But it's still it counts. It counts.
So
we gotta start respecting Snoop a little more, man.
Respect Snoop.
We gotta
Dogg,
respect Snoop a little more. Yeah, respect Snoop Dogg, man. Yeah, I think that's what the title of this show about to be, man. Respect Snoop Dogg. Just cause, you know what I'm saying, I had to think back. Respect Snoop Dogg, man.
Ain't nobody respecting my man
Respect Snoop, man. So, in other news, speaking of Snoop, this leads me right into the next topic of conversation. All right? I'm tired of talking about this clown. But we gotta talk about him, because he keep doing stuff. Kanye West, man. Listen, man. First of all,
I miss the old Kanye.
Man, chop up the soul, Kanye. What are we doing?
Oh,
my man. So my man, I don't know if we talked about this last. I don't even remember if it happened in the last news cycle. But Kanye West did a listening party and a sit down at some offices that I didn't even look into researching. Let me tell you what he had on, boy. You ready? So he had on a reimagined "Make America Great Again" hat, right?
Right.
He had that on, right? Now, I ain't gonna front. If it didn't have "Make America Great Again" on it and it was just a hat, he flipped the little trucker hat pretty nice, but we know what that stands for. So with this hat he had on a Colin Kaepernick sweatshirt supporting Colin Kaepernick and Donald Trump at the same damn time. Now, when he was asked about this conundrum of an outfit, he said that I redesigned the hat and I put positive energy into the hat. So the hat is different.
Kanye.
I don't even think I have to go any further.
It's so much. Saturday Night Live.
Oh he got bullied for the hat. He got bullied. His friends bullied him.
Stop bullying me.
Stop bullying me.
Stop bullying me and trying to make me wear what y'all want me to wear.
I don't understand.
I thought this was America.
I don't understand.
My man Snoop called him out. Called him an Uncle Tom.
Immediately.
We're not having it, Kanye.
Respect Snoop Dogg, man.
Respect Snoop Dogg.
Oh, yeah, that's it. I'm rolling with that. I might have to get...
Respect Snoop Dogg.
Respect Snoop Dogg. Called him an Uncle Tom on his own Instagram post. You know how much of a gangster you gotta be to do that? I like Snoop, man. We gotta start respecting Snoop. We need a Snoop Appreciation Day.
Snoop Appreciation
for real.
Day.
So I'm gonna say,
Kanye
ahead.
was on his videos, on his Instagram, calling out Nick Cannon.
See that right?
Tyson Beckford. Who else he call out?
Drake.
He's just... And I seen Tyson Beckford put a picture up of Kim Kardashian with something in her mouth. So y'all should check that out on his Insta.
Oh, word?
On his Insta story.
Oh, he wildin'. I like that kind of wildin' though.
Yeah.
It's kind of disrespectful.
Kanye, my man Nick Cannon said, now you can't tell me, you know.
That's another one we disrespect a lot too.
Cat Williams came out and said,
hey, come talk to me.
Yeah, leave my man Nick Cannon alone.
Come talk to me. Nick Cannon went on that video, and I don't think we covered it. Nick Cannon went on that video and said what he had to say, but the flex all through the video was amazing. crazy. He had to remind you, like, wait a minute. We can do this on any one of my TV shows that's out. We can do this on my tour. We can get some money because I'm out here moving. I'm connected. Just to let you know, young fella, I got checks too.
I got checks too.
It was beautiful, man. I appreciate it. I'm going to say this, Kanye West. Listen, I don't know what's wrong, my man, right? You know, things are different with you, right?
Yeah, man.
And everybody has a right to go through their moments. You know, I think that's healthy to work through them, right? You got to, you know, I understand that. But you wildin', dog.
Yeah, and it gets it comes a time where the antics, you know, because it's now it's like, man, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
You know, because, all right, you're trying to do certain stuff, you're trying to sell stuff, you know, it's just, what's wrong with you?
Something's off. And you know why I'm really mad? Because he promised me an album on Saturday and I ain't got it. Stop telling me lies, man. You just a full lie. I actually wanted to hear that project. And now you're supposed to be listening to this dude.
I don't know what's wrong.
I was hyped. And it ain't here. Now you got to work on it for a week. He got to go to Africa now, dog. That's what he said. He said, I got to go to Africa to record an album. I said, what are we doing?
I don't know, man. I seen him in the woods or something with a whole bunch of people with Tiana Taylor.
Yeah, I was in Wild. Yeah.
Doing a video. Cool, I don't really know what's wrong with my man, Kanye.
I'm cool on him. I
think Kanye seems like whenever people fall out with Jay,
it go bad for him. It goes bad.
Hey, man. Anybody in the Rock, stop falling out with Jay.
Hey, just make sure you split ways amicably, yo.
Dame.
Like, just don't do it, Dame. Like, everybody relax.
Stop falling out with Jay.
I don't know what he doing, but you can't act like he ain't doing it. That's all I'm going to say. All right? You went over there and married that girl. Let me just be quiet. Y'all get y'all back. I will say this though, right? I seen some clips from the whatever's name, Keeping Up with the Kardashians on Twitter, and how she was talking about their relationship and how much of a kid he is and the stuff she be having to put up with. Like, I know some of that stuff be fabricated to make the show dope, but like the premise of the stuff, like he got mad at her because she wouldn't get him the right Band-Aid when he cut his arm. Talking about you would go get Saint the Band-Aid that he want. You ain't gonna get me the Band-Aid I want. And it was like a big back and forth. They got into an argument. So that let me know right there. Something is wrong. I don't know what you need to do.
And you know what, man? If you think about it, for somebody that was like real close to their mother,
yeah,
and their mother passing away, you know, it seems like a lot of his issues has stemmed from that.
I can give him that.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of his issues have stemmed from that. You know, it's a lot of stuff going on with mental health.
Yeah.
And I just think that, you know, we gotta stop ignoring it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop ignoring it, man, because this guy, he's wilding. And, you know, they just keep putting him on the platform to wild out.
I mean,
and they're exploiting it, and he doesn't get it.
Right, he don't get it. Like the TMZ thing, let me know. Like, okay, they gonna use this way. I said they gonna use this all the way through.
He don't get it.
They need to be quiet and just make music.
Just make music, man. Make clothes, maybe whatever you want to do, man.
Just go make it.
Stop talking.
Yeah, because you're not a healthy enough choice to have the platform and for you to use it wisely right now. And I have to say that can't change, but you like the Colin Kaepernick "Make America Great Again" combo. I was baffled. I said, "Is that?" I seen the red hat and I seen the sweatshirt first. I said, "Oh, that's dope." I didn't even think to look at the hat because I didn't think anyone was foolish enough to do that. I went back. It was like hours later when people was mad. I'm like, "What y'all mad about? He's supporting Cap now." Right. Man, listen. Anyway, so once again, respect Snoop Dogg for calling him out. You know, Snoop Dogg, I feel like they had a conversation because the next thing we see, Kanye walking around with a Snoop Dogg t-shirt on, you know what I'm saying, to make sure everything is cool.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, man.
So, but.
When you was talking about Cap, it's my man that did the press conference, Reid.
Oh, yeah, Eric Reid.
Eric Reid. And, you know, I was listening to was listening to it. I've just been watching clips and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And you know, the whole kneeling situation. Mm-hmm. You know, they kind of, they spent the kneeling situation
definitely
and made it like, okay, these guys are protesting the anthem. Mm-hmm. And Eric Reid has a collusion case out on the NFL too because
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they tried to see if he was going to drop it, but even though he got picked up by a team, he's not dropping the case.
So that's tough. Okay.
Because I think these collusion cases, when the judgment comes out, it's going to be some hundreds of millions of dollars.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't drop it either. Do your thing. Do your thing.
The basis of it is them having to be smarter about their protests.
Okay.
And, we're sitting here 400, 500 years later, mm-hmm. and we still going through the same issues. Mm-hmm. And, with them protesting and kneeling, they switched it into something else.
Right.
So it lost the meaning because they changed the narrative and switched it to, okay, you guys are protesting
the flag.
The flag.
Right.
So he was like, you're going to see more and more. Basically, you're going to see more protests. You're going to see more, and I've seen that you're going to see more athletes stepping up. But you're going to see it in a way that is up with the times.
Okay.
So it's interesting to see, but you're going to see more and more. I think you're going to see more and more athletes using their voice and using their platforms, but just in a way that's going to resonate with the times and that's going to have a great impact.
Yeah.
I just think with the Kaepernick situation, they changed the narrative and they tried to, they made it something else that it wasn't. This man still doesn't have a job, but he's gonna be rich. So
yeah, he'll be fine. Yeah, he's about to be fine.
He'll be fine.
A little while longer. He'll be. So do you think? Now, even in this instance, right? So do you think the protests are really going to affect change in a way that's significant, other than getting the message out and making sure that people understand the plight of the people? Like, do you feel like, from your perspective, that okay, if we protest in the proper ways, then we will actually affect change, not just bring attention?
I think if you do it in the right way.
So what would be the right way? Like, what, in your opinion? Like, how would you want to see it happen? Because I've been trying to think about that since he said that. It's like I don't, I'm not the protesting type. I'm the move around you type. So it was hard for me to put that into like, okay, what do we? Outside just pulling dollars,
right? So you have to look at it like, if I look at the bus boycott, right? With the bus boycott, this was probably our biggest form of transportation
at the time. Yes,
at the time,
yeah,
right,
yeah,
and it was. Do you have the stamina? Because the bus boycott went on for 300 and something days.
Whew.
So it wasn't, all right, we boycotted for the weekend.
Right, because that's not a real big.
Right, we boycotted for the year. So with us being, at the time, the probably made up 95% of the revenue for the buses.
Mm-hmm. That's a big kick in the pants.
That's a big hit.
Yeah, that's a big hit.
And then you started to get the support of whites, mm-hmm. and carpooling it. So you need something, and people have to have the stamina to see it through.
So it's got to be a money play, is what you're saying. It can't be just a show of support.
It has to be a money play, but it has to be something where you see the impact. So with the NFL, right, mm-hmm. the fact that the amount of players that make up the NFL that's African American is more than 75%.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but these guys are.
Let me stop you. Think about that real quick, because as a business owner, if 75% of the employees have a similar problem, or if a problem that a percentage of those employees affects 75% of my employees, as a business owner, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure that, okay, I can't solve it, but I'm going to hear you. I'm going to meet you in the middle somewhere.
Right, but if you think that these people are a slave to the dollar.
That's a good point.
Not if, man, they ain't walking away from this money.
That's a good point.
They ain't walking away from this bread.
That's a good point. I can't argue that one. That happens
We got one
much.
that's talking out.
Get him out of here.
No. We got one that's talking out.
Mm-hmm.
Pay him.
Oh, wow. That's even worse.
Give him hope.
That's even worse.
OBJ, you got a problem? All right. We're going to make you the highest paid wide receiver in the league. So then, you know what that's going to do for everybody else?
Toe the line. I want that paper.
I'm coming to work extra early.
Yeah.
I'm putting in overtime.
Because I want that paper.
Because I want that paper. So, I want that paper.
All right.
So it has to be. So that's why it's hard for the NFL because they money ain't guaranteed. They money come when they play. So if they boycott, they have to be able to take the financial hit.
That's true. So,
And then now that LeBron's doing this documentary, right?
Yeah.
For the NCAA, it takes stuff like that. They hit mainstream. And people bold enough to tell the stories, bold enough to expose it, and don't care about the consequences.
But it takes. See, and this is where I kind of agree with people who kind of straddle the fence a little bit, right? Because first of all, it takes an individual with immense courage to do it, no matter what your financial situation is. That's number one. And everybody ain't that brave, and a lot of people will admit that they're not that brave. Okay, that's number one. Number two, the people who are brave, some of them, the ones that we're speaking of now, don't really have the risk of major detriment because they're well established.
Right.
Like LeBron James right now
is established.
He
can do what he want to do.
He can do whatever he want to do, and Nike is rocking. That's all. Okay, we got the league check, but that's not really what we concerned with. The Nike check, we gonna keep that forever. I'm good. So, like, it's a little. I understand when people say, okay, well, it's easy for them to do that because they papered up. Yeah, it's true.
Right.
But I feel like this: if it's something of the magnitude that even you don't have the courage to start, you can definitely have the courage to support.
See, and that's why Kaepernick has such the backing. Because he just he didn't care.
Right.
Even though he got some paper, but you don't know his financial situation of what's going out. Was he, you know what I'm saying?
Because he had the downside.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure his lifestyle has changed.
As it should have. If you pull a check like that.
Yeah, but he was brave enough to do it.
I commend him for it. Because I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't have had that. I wouldn't have had that kind of courage. Not the way he did it. No. And maybe I'm a sucker for that. Because, like, for me, I always look at it as, all right, well, let's take their money, and let's go put it back where it's supposed to be, as opposed to risking the opportunity to do that. And now, Cap is different because he's found ways to still do both.
Right.
Which is a major. That's really why I respect him so much, because you got the mandated NFL donation that, you know what I'm saying, that all major organizations have, and you got a lot of players that go above and beyond that. That's not like black and white. Like JJ Watt did a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I know the Browns for sure, especially the players of color and the players that are not players of color. They have programs and leagues and clinics and charity, all of that food. I see the Browns in Cleveland, and it's a big deal, and it's always dope to see. I know a lot of them guys go above and beyond, but for me, that would be the way I did it, as opposed to saying, no, this ain't right, real loud. I look at myself funny when I see Cap sometimes. Like, I wouldn't have been that brave. Like, I just wouldn't have been that brave, because I look at it from the lens. I kind of understand people. Like, I look at it from the lens of, this is a game that you've wanted to play your whole life. You have the opportunity to do it. Now, in the middle of that opportunity, you see an injustice that is way, way, way too big to ignore. I'm rolling. The question is, hey, baby, what do you do about it? You know what I'm saying? So him saying, no, well, I'm doing it this way, checking with vets, making sure it was cool. That is an amount of courage that the average person doesn't have, and I understand it. But on the flip side of the coin, what we all need to do is support what he's doing.
Right. And then that just shows you somebody that believes in themselves.
Okay, I'm rolling. I agree. Because he's still, I agree. Because he's still standing. The word is still out. He's still making plays. Now, I'm going to say this. Another reason why I feel like I'm a sucker is because I'm watching the league every week because I love the game. But I'm also in the position to say, all right, whatever Cap doing, I'm going to pay attention to that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is very important. Let's follow this movement. I hope Cap wins. Above all, I'll be honest. I hope Cap wins.
And then we not built the same.
That's true.
We too spoiled. We got it too good.
We do. Or let's say it like this. We got it too good in relation to the ones that came before us.
Right.
Okay. Just to make that clear. Because, as a people, we got it good. But in relation to, yeah. Okay.
I mean, even still.
Okay.
I mean, if you look at it in a situation, if you look at what people had to go through, right? Mm-hmm. We're not there yet, but we're much farther than where we've been.
Absolutely.
Your ability to, just to say, let's look at the both of us.
Okay.
Right? 40 years ago, right? Will we have had the ability, 50 years ago, would we have the ability to write books, tour the country, teach seminars, be in positions of influence, have shows, make music, put on concerts, sell music from our homes?
Mm-hmm. No, we wouldn't have.
No.
Not even close.
No.
Even if technology was there, still wouldn't have that opportunity. True.
Now, all the situations around us aren't necessarily better, but it's a lot of what we have to do as individuals.
So I would raise the argument that I agree with you, but I would raise the argument that the positions that we're enjoying now, the people that came before us did that work to get us here. So I wouldn't say that, because I understand why you say, okay, we're too spoiled, we got it too easy. But I think that was the point.
Right, but I'm saying in the sense of, all right, it being too spoiled, right? Mm-hmm. When we talking about the bus boycott,
okay,
right?
Because that's a good one.
Or civil rights movement, mm-hmm. right? People marching, people boycotting, right? This is the only way that people would listen when you affect their pockets.
Right.
So if it's a stop watching football, we're not going to do it.
That's true.
We're not going to do it.
That's true.
Because it's not affecting us directly.
That's true.
The bus movement, sitting on the back of the bus, this was affected us directly.
Right.
This, you know what I'm saying? These type of things affected us directly. Civil rights affected us directly. Right. Segregation affected us directly. Right. Go to the back of this building and pick up your food. Use this water fountain. You go to these schools. You don't have these type of things. So if you wanted some change, you had to step up.
Right.
Whereas now you can say, yeah, I'm riding with Cap. But at the same time, I'm riding with Cap from my phone. Yeah. I'm reposting stuff with Cap on my phone.
Yeah. So so let me ask, okay, that's a good point, and you're right. So, but do we fault the people who are not affected by Cap's issues? Because it happens. What he's protesting in terms of how people are treated by police in this country and the social injustices that follow it, they affect all of us generally. But day to day, let's be honest, they don't affect all of us until they do.
Right. Because we spoiled.
I don't think that's spoiled. I don't call that spoiled. I call that progress.
No, because it still affects you. It still affects you.
Okay.
It still affects you.
Okay. I'm rolling. So how? Because
if I turn on the TV and I see a black man killed.
Yes.
Right? I don't know where he lives at.
Not at all.
I don't know what he does for a living. Mm-hmm. I don't know none of that.
Right.
Now, maybe we gonna dive into their story, but I don't know none of that.
Right.
So my first thing, when I see that, it affects me. When I see a police officer walk into somebody else's house and kill them in their own house.
Nuts.
It affects me.
Nuts. I agree.
I don't know what neighborhood the man lived in. I don't know where none of that matters. We have to understand and get rid of oh man, that ain't in my neighborhood. Sterling in his car with his woman.
Wow.
Daughter in the back.
Wow.
He gets shot by the police. I don't know where he at. I'm not on the camera saying turn the camera around to see what street you on, what neighborhood you in.
I'm rolling.
So that to me, we use them other things as a crutch or as an excuse. Like, man, that ain't happen. I moved out, or this ain't happening in my neighborhood, so it doesn't affect me directly. But it does affect you directly when it's your people.
Now, I don't disagree. I agree 100% because even if it doesn't tangibly affect you correctly, what you're speaking to is the psyche. And every time that stuff happens and people get away with it and we have no control over the outcome, it affects our perception of our people. Yes, that needs to 100% change. But my question to you is, in the data, the bus boycott is a great example of how strong those people were, because this is something that was a convenience to their life that they chose to eliminate for an extended amount of time, right? Personal, day to day, right? That tangibly affected them. I'm not saying
I'd rather walk,
right, than to deal with y'all treating us like this.
Right.
I'm rolling. Right. But I don't hear people saying this verbally. Let me get that clear too. I don't hear people saying it doesn't affect me, so I don't care. But what I see in people who in people like myself, whether I'll be right or wrong, y'all can kill me for it if you want to. I'm not saying that I'm not affected by it, but because let me give the example. I think it'll make it clear. So I didn't understand the plight, and I was just talking to my friend about this earlier. I didn't understand the plight of someone losing their life too young to senseless violence fully until it hit somebody I was personally attached to. Stephen Houghton Jr. Got shot going to work, doing nothing wrong. He got shot dead, cold blood, innocent. They still don't know who did this. Now, we see in the city of Cleveland, we see these stories a lot. Well, at that time, it was a lot. And people still die here. Don't get it twisted. And it affected me through empathy. But it didn't really impact me until I saw what happened to my best friend's family as a result. Till I heard the reports, till I was at the funeral, till I was organizing the memorial service, till I seen the billboards. That's when it hit to me, okay, we got to look at how our black youth are treating mortality as a whole. That's when it hit me in the face. Not to say I didn't care before that. Right. But my mobility was connected to the tangibility of the event. And that's what I think is happening. Cause I don't think a lot of people are complicit to say, well, I'm still doing this or I'm still doing that because it doesn't affect me. But as the way the mind works, I think that's how it is.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So I think support on any level makes sense. I think the ones who have the most courage, though, do it when it doesn't particularly affect them. And those people, I'll be like, okay, this is nuts. Like, that's why Cap is wild. That's wow. I know you know people who is affected by this, but it didn't hit you. So that means that, wow, you're a level of person that's a step above and beyond everybody else. Right. You just got that in you. So that's what I'm saying.
Because you're seeing what's going on in the community.
Yeah.
And you're not standing. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man. I really feel like money still runs a lot of situations. And I also feel like once we understand how important money is to our money, black money is important to the global economy, till we have the opportunity to be taught that properly, I feel like we'll still be in this spot. But shout out to Cap, shout out to Ed. You guys are doing amazing things, and I'm gonna still be a sucker and repost all of y'all stuff all the time. Because I'm soft, but I'm rolling. I'm with you, dog. I copped the sweatshirt joint. Around my pocket's real tough, but I put some money into it. I'm rolling here. I'm rolling with you, dog. So yeah, I don't. After that, I don't think we need to go nowhere else. I didn't think we was going there, but I'm rolling. Hey, respect Snoop Dogg. All right,
respect Snoop.
Respect Snoop, man. I know boy got to get out of here, but it's been a dope episode. I think this was needed in the time too. It's pretty dope. Go listen to the Carter 5 and stop calling it trash, and respect Snoop Dogg. It's me, FC on the beat, aka Fourth Quarter Freddy, aka Freddy Franchise, aka the best you ever heard. You're just afraid to admit it, aka Mr. I Have a Dream, so get your hands on my pocket, aka Speedy Traxton, aka Bomb Stockton, aka Kareem Abdul Bazaar, aka Wavy Crockett, aka Mr. Always Stay Focused, aka Mr. Always Like to Load It, aka F the Netflix Guy, aka Young Hulu, aka Hot Take Jake, aka Mr. All Bags Matter.
And in that order, Donovan Boyd, the marketing coach, man. Check out, if you're in the city of Cleveland, come check us out. We creating a wave. Trap ballroom. The videos is coming in. People ballrooming in the clubs. I just put out some videos on my Insta story. Hey, club owners, I can change the way that people kick it in your spot.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to change the culture. Ooh. I'm trying to get you off your phone in the club.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is. Trap ballroom.
Hey, y'all better get something different because Brian ain't here no more. All right?
Gotta do something different.
Get something different. Brian, go home, baby. Hey, them after parties ain't automatic no more.
Right. They ain't automatic. They hitting me up, bro. Like, you do private event. We need some different flavor out here, man. But, we got the Barnes & Noble book sign October 27th. Yeah. Hey, man. It's dope, man.
That's ticketed or that's free?
No, it's free, man. Just come on in right now.
Go buy a book. I'm going to buy
a book. Barnes & Nobles, man. Yeah. Some other good news coming up. I'll share those news with you. The next couple weeks, I'll be checking in from out of town, man. So,
nice.
Hopefully, my man FC is gonna work out the technology. So I'm gonna be streaming in. But shout out to Blue Train. He got the 5K coming up.
Hey, they making money moves over there too. They got like 4 endorsements in the last 2 weeks. I'm proud of my young kings over there. You know what I'm saying? Lifting them weights, getting them checks.
You, man. So
you feel me?
We holla at y'all. Hey, subscribe to the Pint Size Podcast.
Do that.
Where you guys based at? We're based in Cleveland, Ohio.
Absolutely.
Check out the Pint Size Podcast, man. Make sure you following me. And, just tell a friend about the Pint Size Podcast. Subscribe and make sure you leave some reviews and rate the show, man. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
All right, man. We signing out.
See y'all next week.